Welcome to another episode of Java with Jonah, where common sense meets caffeine in the land of Nineveh, aka America. Now, the reading today at Mass was Jesus saying that if you look at a woman lustfully, you are committing adultery with your heart. And given one of the commandments is, thou shalt not commit adultery, well, this would be kind of a big deal spiritually. Now, the priest, during a follow-up sermon to this, said that there is an innate, natural desire for your attention to be drawn to sexual aspects of another's body and so on spontaneously when you first see someone. When it becomes a problem, he continued, is when someone intentionally, deliberately uses his or her eyes to stoke a fire. This sin is so serious, in fact, that Jesus said it's better to tear out one's eye if it's a problem than to enter hell for eternity with both eyes. The priest mentioned as an example viewing pornography, and, well, of course. But I offer the following for how desensitized to all this we've become in our society. During a talk I gave to a Bluffton College theology class, I said, if I'm on a street corner with my wife and intently stare at, say, a somewhat scantily clad woman walking down the street for more than like 10 seconds, I know Liz will slap me. But think about this, I continued. We think nothing of sitting down next to our spouse and staring intently at a screen with somewhat scantily clad women and men during primetime TV for hours on end. I got done explaining this, the theology professor said, when you think about this objectively, this would be no different than turning to your spouse and saying, honey, I'm going to go next door for a couple hours just to staring at Marge. I'll be back. At this point, we have become so spiritually nuts when it comes to this. Masks? Perhaps what we should be thinking about are eye patches.